Welcome back to my channel. Today we're in Rute al Viejo, the old Rute village. Not the Rute that everyone knows today, the bustling town that is Rute. This is the old village, which was created at the beginning of the Muslim occupation of Spain in 711, after the Visigoths and after the Romans. I'll take you a walk around. This was constructed by the Muslims at that time and built up over the years. It was eventually abandoned in 1433 by the Christians. The population got too big and the access to the place wasn't very good for the huge population. There was no space in there for the people, so they moved to the current position of Rute as it is today. The chances of being attacked at that time, in the end, to the 15th century, were a lot less, so they moved the village to where it is today, an unfortified place. This was abandoned, and it still stands here today as a relic of the past. You can visit it, it's easy to get to. I'll put the car parking space as normal in the description, and we'll get on and I'll take you around. There's a few walls left standing and we'll show you the views. Okay, see you soon. Off we go. We're going to walk to the tower first, one of the towers. And the tower, as you're coming up the road towards the site, you'll see the tower on the left hand side. So that's where we're heading now. I'll go down and see that first. Then we'll go and look at one of the remaining walls. Then we'll go to the top of the old village and we'll have a look around there. Okay, we'll carry on walking. See you in a bit. This is one of the original towers that you can see in front of us. I believe it had 4 towers around the village, huge walls. It was actually, we'll go around and head down to the tower. I'll talk to you while we're going. It was actually, as I said, it was built by the Muslims, by the Moors, originally around about 711 after the conquest. And it was held by them until I think it was the 12th century. Then the Christians came and they took over the village, and then 30 years later the Muslims took it back again, and then another 15 years and the Christians took it back again. This time they populated it with people from Segovia, moved people from Segovia down to here. Then it got taken over again, back by the Moors, and eventually it got taken over again by the Christians. And by that time it was in the 1400s, and the rule of the Muslims was diminishing. The only place that was left under the Moors' control was the Granada area. This was one of the outlying areas for them. So this place went back to Christian control. So this is one of the city walls. And down here below me, I'm standing on top of the wall looking down. So this wall runs all the way along. It's overgrown from the other side. You can't see it's a wall, it actually looks just like overgrowth. But it's a wall which was created at that time. You can see a little bit there. You can see a bit of the wall there coming up. And it's a place which is very rarely visited. This is the original Rute. As you can see, they had a good view of the surrounding area, and the mountain behind protected the flank. And over there is the new town of Rute. Up on the side of the mountain, there's a tower, a watchtower. We can't quite see from here at the moment, but the watchtower up there, which was created by the Moors, and there was men stationed in the watchtower. This village could see the watchtower. If they lit a fire upon the watchtower, they'd see the fire. It was a warning for when people were coming. And that watchtower could be seen from Iznaka too, which they were all run by the Moors at the time. And from Iznaka, Fuente de Cesna watchtower could see the Iznaka side, and then Zagra could see Fuente de Cesna, so they could signal with one another down the valley that danger was coming, prepare yourselves, because it used to take a while for the armies to walk down the valleys. We'll head over to one of the other walls that I know exist. According to the internet, these towers and the other side of the fortress were covered in a pink marble at one time. Where it's gone, I don't know. But according to the internet, that's the description. It's a big area. You can imagine there being souks, people selling things, the noise, the cacophony, everything going on in the village. To the right is the remains of one of the city walls. Considering they were made just of rubble, they've lasted a hell of a long time. The Moors were in control of Spain for 800 years. Like a double wall with space for men to be behind if the attackers come. Everything's overgrown. Let's go down, stand beside the wall. As you can see, this is all built up to make this huge fortification. Over in the distance there, the white village of Zambra. Zambra was actually older than this village. Zambra was a Roman settlement originally. Then it got taken over by the Visigoths. And after the Visigoths, that's when the Moors came. And the Moors took over the castle on the top of the hill over there, restored it and used that as their base. The town was particularly important because it controlled the waterway below the Azur, the river what runs through. So that was important. This place, there's no record of Romans living here, but there was a Visigoth settlement nearby, and that's what prompted the Moors to build the castle here. The Visigoths, for the people who don't know, used to work with the Romans, and when the Roman Empire started to get weaker, the Visigoths started taking over. The Romans left and the Visigoths took over. It's more wall. Quite an impressive place. Imagine being an attacking army. You've had to climb up there from the bottom, and when you get here, you're faced with walls like this, and people on top throwing things at you, firing at you. It's a huge site. I'm surprised how big it is. It's definitely worth, if you're into history, it's definitely worth a visit, just to have a look around and see how things used to be. See where Rute used to be. Most people who live in Rute now probably don't even know it exists. Yeah. We'll go up to the top. Here's a tower at the top of the castle. I'm guessing that sometime in the distant past that used to be a well. What a fantastic sight. We'll have a little walk down the lane. You'll have to be careful around this tree. I'm not sure if this is the remnants of a wall or it just happens to be where the rock's coming out of the ground. I don't know. Okay, we'll head back towards the track. And then up the track, back to the car. I hope you've liked this little walk at the old village of Rute. Something different. Come this way. Something different. Not much of a walk really, but it's interesting, and it's somewhere, if you're in the area, you might wish to come and visit. Imagine 800 years ago this place was built by the Moors, and it was inhabited all that time until 1433, when they abandoned it and moved to the current location of Rute. Thank you for coming on the walk with me. I appreciate everyone who watches the videos. I hope they're of interest to you. I try to be as varied as possible. I've got another couple lined up to do, providing the weather's fine. I was telling you last week about the giveaways. I've got some of the things coming already now. I'm having to have a look on YouTube rules. Apparently I can't just give things away. I have to do a lot
I have to do a lot of rules. So I'll have to study them, because I don't want me channel getting taken off because I'm not following the rules. I've got some hats, some bags, some badges, key rings, normal stuff what people give away, really. Just a bit of fun. I've ordered some walking poles and all for anybody who's like me, who's not too good on the feet on the rough areas. So ordered some walking poles. I'll only be giving one walking pole at a time out though, because I'm a bit tight. Okay, I'm nearly back at the car now. So, as I say, it's been a pleasure for you to accompany me on this walk. I really appreciate it. And I hope on the next one, you're back again. Get your walking boots out, sit in front of your TV and come and walk with me. Okay, I'll see you all again soon. Take care.